Hey guys, so if you're new to this channel, I dyed my hair orange earlier I guess last month. It was in September. And I dyed it with Pulp Riot for the first time because that's what my salon had, because most salons, they really like salon quality products. So they didn't know what Arctic Fox was when I told them. And so they had purchased Pulp Riot to do my hair. So I wanted to kind of test out how Pulp Riot faded as a color, because it's not something that we as consumers can easily get our hand on, but I have found it on Amazon before, so like you kind of can. And like for me, and I think for most people, if you're doing your hair a funky or like alternative color, it's very hard, or it's very important to see how that color like fades. So I kind of wanted to do a test to see how Pulp Riot faded, and so I was gonna film this video like much later on, but spoiler alert, Pulp Riot has been fading like crazy. So I will insert pictures throughout this video of what my hair looks like. I've been taking pictures after every wash, and I will be washing it again in a couple of days, and I'll come back and show you what it looks like then, because I do want to dye my hair again soon, so because we have faded, as I said. So before I get into this video, subscribe to my channel. Every Tuesday and Thursday we do beauty, we do fashion, we do vlogs, we do it all here. We do funky hair colors. It is what it is. We are spooky witches right now. I want to try a picture here of what I dyed my hair with, or how my hair looked when it was first dyed. We did highlights or baby lights in my hair. It was blonde, and then we dyed it with Pulp Riot's Nuclear and Lava. We did mostly 2 parts nuclear to 1 part lava, because lava was a little bit more red based, and I wanted kind of that more like pumpkin-y orange shade. So we did that, and my hair was this beautiful, dark, vibrant orange when I left the salon. Now I will say my stylist did wash my hair in the sink when she was rinsing out the color. Now I will say, when you're using a condition-based dye like Overtone or Pulp Riot or Arctic Fox or other condition-based dyes, you really don't need to shampoo it out and then condition the hair after, because it is conditioning. And usually the wash before, what you'll do is you'll wash your hair and then you won't put conditioner in, because you don't want to provide a barrier between your hair and the color. So the color, because it's a condition-based product, you really don't need to shampoo it out because it acts as a conditioner. Now personally, I usually put a conditioner on after it anyways, just because that's who I am. But you don't necessarily need to wash it out, so I will count that as the first wash, just because she did use shampoo in my hair, but it was obviously salon quality shampoo. So I left the salon with this beautiful pumpkin-y orange hair, and it was magical. We lived. So I washed my hair about a week later. I will say, if you have colored hair, it's really important to not wash your hair very often, but at the same time, for me, if I leave my hair that long without washing it, I literally have to double shampoo it. If you have really dirty hair, the first shampoo, it won't lather very well, and it won't feel as clean, because what's happening is the shampoo is actually just kind of loosening the dirt from your scalp, because it's kind of so caked on. And then the second shampoo will lather a lot more, because it's actually removing the dirt from your hair. So I feel it very important to double shampoo, because it really makes your hair as clean as possible, which allows you to go longer between washes. So first wash, I double shampooed my hair, and I will say, the color of water that was coming out of my hair, I could only describe it as like I was rinsing Fanta out of my hair. So like I said, I double shampooed my hair. I am using the Olaplex Bond Maintenance shampoo, so it's a very high quality, salon quality shampoo that has no sulfates, no harsh chemicals, etc., etc. It's supposed to be good for your color treated hair. And then this is what my hair looks like after the first wash. So as you can see, a stark contrast from the two, like from before and after the wash. So this is like 2 to 3 washes later, and like I was just like, at that point I was disappointed. Like I was like, okay, this is supposed to be a salon quality color. And my first thought about that is, Arctic Fox is a brand that is sold to consumers, and so they have to make their consumers happy, which means colors need to last longer, because people are going to shop around for a color that lasts the longest in their hair, because they don't want to have to be spending money all the time. So as a consumer brand, Arctic Fox actually has to make their product maybe even better than a salon quality alternative color would be, because a salon quality color only has to look good in the salon. Like, your stylist doesn't know how well your color is holding up. And realistically, your stylist isn't mad if you have to come back after a couple weeks to get the color touched up. So I was like a little, so I will say, like, that's my first inkling. I will say it's fading it faded very evenly, but it faded a lot with the first wash, which was much more than my favorite color had faded with Pulp Riot or with Arctic Fox. Arctic Fox in the past. However, that was a dark purple, so it's a little bit of a different ball game. Once my hair does fade, I'm going to be using Arctic Fox. I'm gonna get this confused so many times. I will be using Arctic Fox to dye it back to the brighter orange, so I will be doing a fade test on that as well, so that will be an upcoming video once I kind of do that. So that was my first wash, and I was like, okay, that's a lot. But then I was like, you know, maybe that's just like where it needed to fade to like settle, because sometimes what you'll find is that like your hair will fade the first couple washes and then it just kind of like sticks to a color like in the middle, which is fine for me. And then I washed my hair one more time. Again, with the Olaplex shampoo, I'm using like high-end conditioners, high-end shampoos, so like it shouldn't be affecting the color. And this is where we are after 2 washes. Again, I'll insert pictures of what it looks like because I took some pictures in natural lighting. It's really gloomy out today, so I'm in front of my ring light. As you can see, first of all, again, the color is beautiful. I really do love it. It's fading really evenly. I will say when I had Arctic Fox, it was definitely fading, like my top layer and my ends were fading lighter than the rest, but at the same time, my hair was very damaged then. So again, it'll be interesting to test it now that I've decided to care about it. But this is where we are after 3 washes and 5 shampoos, because realistically, I do double shampoo my hair in the shower. So, yeah, this is where we are. Again, the color is gorgeous. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's fading really nicely, but like, it's like definitely very light compared to what it was when I dyed it just a couple weeks ago. Like right now it is, I don't know where my phone is. It's October 3rd, I think, or 4th. And I dyed my hair on September 16th. So we're like half a month since dyeing my hair, and this is where we are color-wise. So it is Sunday right now, and I did wash my hair on, I think, Thursday. So I'm not gonna wash it again today. I'll wash it again later this week. And I will come back once I've dried it and kind of show you what it looks like after 1 more wash, which will technically be 2 shampoos probably. And I might dye it then, or I might give it another go to see. It'll kind of depend. Like if it fades, like if it keeps fading the way it's been fading, I could see myself dyeing my hair after my next wash, because like it's like very light compared to what it was. Like this is almost blonde at this point, so I could see most of the color fading out and me just needing to dye it after this, or I might give it 1 more wash after that. So this is kind of like our first check-in. We've washed it 3 to 5 times at this point, and this is where we are. Again, the color's fading very nicely and very evenly. Some of the bigger chunks down here are a little bit darker, but overall, we're very light. So I will say, fading wise, I'm really disappointed so far in how it's been fading. Like Arctic Fox lasts 8 to 10 washes, and Pulp Riot so far is not cutting it for me. Like this is again 3 to 5 washes later and it's almost completely out of my hair. I think 1 more wash is really gonna just solidify it. So we'll kind of have to wait and see how things play out with this. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to show you guys because not a lot of people talk about Pulp Riot, and I feel like if you're like me and you go to a salon, your salon will probably use something like Pulp Riot because it's a salon quality. They can get it from their suppliers. But like for me personally, I don't think I would get my hair colored orange in the salon anymore. I mean, realistically, it's a waste of money anyways, because when you go and get your hair highlighted, like I understand having a professional bleach your hair and even do your root smudge, but like I don't need her to apply a conditioning color to my hair because like I can do that myself, and she probably charged me like 60 bucks for it. So yeah, I would say, I think it might have been like, it was between 40 or 60 bucks that she charged me for, and like realistically, It's probably part for the product and then part for the time, but like again, I could just do that myself. So I would probably, going forward, I mean, again, we'll have to see how the Arctic Fox works on me, but at this point I'm thinking I would just get her to do more highlights and do my root smudge, and then I would just come home and do the color myself. So yeah, this is, I guess, check-in number 1, 3 to 5 washes later, and I will be back after I wash it again. All right, so as I said in my last video, I was washing my hair one more time, and so here she is. I washed it. Again, I did a double shampoo. It didn't feel like it was like rinsing out as orange in the shower, but as you can see, it's like super pale, and like, I don't hate the color. It's like fading pretty evenly and it's fading nicely, but it's at that point where I've literally washed my hair 3 times, shampooed it about 6 times, and it needs to be re-dyed. I already ordered Arctic Fox online. I had to order it from Sally's. It's hard to get Arctic Fox in Canada because you have to order it from Amazon. They were sold out of my color, so I had to order it from Sally's, and I won't get here for like another week and a half. So I am going to be touching up my hair. I'll probably wash it one more time before I dye it, but I kind of just feel like I'm at a point now where I don't really need to show you guys how it fades anymore, because this is a pretty representative example of just how much Pulp Riot fades. Keep in mind, I was washing my hair with Olaplex shampoo, which is a super high quality shampoo. I've been washing my hair in like lukewarm water, so it's not like it's the hot water ruining my hair. It's just like, it's just faded. And again, there's nothing wrong with this color. It's just, for me personally, I want hair color to fade. Like, not only am I paying for the dye to do it myself, but like for this, I paid for a stylist to put this on my hair. So I was kind of hoping it would last. So I would say, personally at this point, I prefer Arctic Fox to Pulp Riot, hands down. The color applied well. It did lather up on the hair, so it kind of got white and frothy. So it actually looked lighter on the hair in the salon. When, like, it looked light, but then if you just kind of like wiped the froth off, you could see how dark the color was. But it just faded so much so quickly. Like, I don't mind it fading a little bit each time, but I just feel like this is a super drastic fade. Again, I've only used Arctic Fox for purple and pink before, but I still think that this is like wild. Like, it's fading so fast. Again, the color's not bad. It's just, it didn't last as long as it should have lasted. So I think that's where I'm gonna leave it. I don't really think I need to show you guys another wash. It's pretty clear how this fades, and overall, I'm not impressed with Pulp Riot at all. For a salon quality brand, I kind of expected more, and this just isn't doing it for me. From like where it started to where it is now, which was 3 shampoos at home. So I've only had my hair this color for 3 weeks, and it's already this faded. Like, I understand that doing like funky colors like this take more maintenance at home, but like, this is next level more maintenance. Like, she's gone. And I kind of feel like I'm at the point now, if you ever dyed your hair a funky color before, you kind of get to a point where like the color rinses out of your hair, but like it also sticks to your hair like in a very faded way. So I kind of feel like that's where I am with this color. Like, this like pastel-y orange will probably stick to my hair, but like the vibrance is gone and it just didn't last. So yeah, overall, I would say not a big fan of Pulp Riot. Let me know down below if you've used Pulp Riot before. If you've like had other colors work better, if you've had these colors work better for your hair. I don't know. Like, my hair in general doesn't necessarily hold color that well always, but the purple stayed in my hair for so long. Like, before I stripped it out, I had had it in for about a month, I think, and it was going strong. Like, again, it had faded a little bit, but like, not like this. So yeah, let me know down below what you guys think. Thank you for watching. And I will be dyeing my hair with Arctic Fox once I get it in the mail, so that will be coming. We'll be back to our pumpkin dreams, because this ain't it. So thank you guys for watching. I'll talk to you next time. Bye!